Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 30th, 31st, 2023 Blue Moon, Supermoon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out more than you guys will ever know, so thank you so very much. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below, as will a link to my website, daneharttarot.com, if you are interested in booking a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or an animal healing. Check it out. All right. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this supermoon, blue moon time, the biggest and brightest moon of the year. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, this is the Six of Wands. There's like, be mindful. Be mindful of a victory. I don't know what that means. Be mindful of a victory. There's also somebody who's acting like they already won before they actually have. And that's a person who's going to be that's a person who's a little bit delusional. Okay, not a little bit, a lot of it delusional. But be mindful of of somebody coming in and they're really thinking, okay, that's it. It's not you acting like you've won before you actually have. It is another person coming in and being like, I've got this, this is mine, this is my right, I have this, this is, you're going to have to kind of like bow down to me and what I say and what I do type of thing. And it's like, no, I don't. No, no, I don't. And it's really weird that you think so. So just be very aware of that. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides, angels and Spirit guides. Oh, beautiful. Oh, just focus on the beautiful. I mean, like, I don't mean to say that so, like, but it's such a, and I love how the full moon is right above her head. It's like you're crowned with beautiful things. And as the faces of the moon change, the faces of our life changes, right? And one day to the next, it can feel so expensive. And sometimes a month feels like years and years can feel like a month and it's an intense time. And it's time to focus on the beautiful. It's time to allow the beautiful into your life, guiding you, supporting you, moving you. You deserve the beautiful to come in. And you deserve to be surrounded by beautiful things. It doesn't have to be a lot of things. It's beautiful things. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides. Angels. Ooh. And Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, this is weird. I just got here death to a traitor. Okay, death to a traitor. There's a severing of ties with somebody who has done you wrong. Okay, it's kind of like done you dirty type of thing. It's like this is a person who has not done right by you at all, has broken your heart. You are actually moving on from a broken heart. You are moving on from hurt and pain and disappointment and doubt and fear. Yeah, swords centered around the chest area. There has been times where you've been so upset, like it's hard to breathe, or you can get heartburn or chest pain, or or something to that effect. And it's like that is being released, expelled, moved out of your body. That energy, I'm no longer dealing with it. And you're going to find that there is this rebirth of self, this rebirth of passion and what you desire and what you want. And that negative energy of that person who raised their glass to you, who said, I celebrate you, I'm here with you, I stand by you. They could have even said, I love you. And they didn't mean a gosh darn word of it. They just didn't. And it's like, okay, I see you. I see you for who you are. And that's a really big thing because this moon is in Pisces. This is a blue moon, super moon at 7 degrees Pisces. The sun is at 7 degrees Virgo. Again, biggest, brightest moon of 2023. It is rare and it is powerful and it is connecting us with our emotions, our intuitions, and our spiritual selves in a way that we've been disconnected because somebody has taught us that we can't trust our own hearts. Somebody has made us doubt ourselves intrinsically because they came in like this warrior on a white horse. I was going to say on a white knight, but that doesn't make sense. On a white horse coming in, and it's like, I'm going to save you. I got this. I can take care of everything. And then they dropped it all on the floor and was like, oh, sorry, you have to clean this up. That's what I'm seeing here. Knight of Wands. This is you. You're represented by the wands and the minor arcana. You're moving forward, but you're looking backwards. That's not a way to ride a horse. If you've ever taken riding lessons and you look behind you, they're always like, no, look in front of you. You have to look at what the horse is looking at because that's really important. And plus, the backside of a horse, not as nice as the front side of the horse. So here, look forward. The past, it's done with. We can't go back. We can't change things. The past is done with. Now it's time to move forward. Move forward in your passion and your desire and what you want and what you need. And let your fire shine through. Don't doubt yourself. With the 3 of Swords, there's a repeat of the number 3 here. That's a divine number. Divinity is releasing hurts, pains, and disappointments from our hearts. Blockages around the heart chakra, around our heart, are coming through. There's also a crowning of ourselves, a crowning of our energy, our desires, our wants, our needs, our intentions in life. It's like we're remembering our worth, our power, and our dignity and passion of self. So that's a huge thing. If we start this reading, because we're kind of just starting it, right? If we start this reading by crowning ourselves, doing the meditation, will you exhale and inhale? Exhale. Focus on breathing, taking deep breaths in and releasing it whenever it feels comfortable for you, but focusing on deep, filling breaths. And visualize a box being placed before you. It is the most beautiful, luxurious box. And it's a good size too. And gingerly and carefully, you open it up to revere and reveal a beautiful crown. And it shines with golden light. With light so golden that it starts to turn white. And you put that radiant crown on your head. And that beautiful, shining light of the universe comes into your body through your third eye chakra, opening your third eye, letting you see, letting you connect, letting you feel with such intensity and power and, divine purpose that all heartbreak, disappointment, pain, and hurt melt away. And you stand tall and proud within yourself, squaring your shoulders, holding your head up high. You are divinely chosen, divinely powerful, and a being of the universe. And you walk forward in greatness. It is time to release the heartbreaks, the pains, the disappointments, the hurts, and embrace what we love. And let that love move us forward. And whenever you are ready, you can let that imagery soak into you and guide you forward for the rest of the day. And then we move to the death card. This is Scorpio energy. So if we're born on the cusp with Scorpio, there's powerful transformative energy within us already. But this is a time when we are going to see that we can walk between worlds, the world of the waking and the world of the spiritual. There's a scythe. There really is. There's a death to heartbreak. There's a death to those who couldn't stand with us. And it's a sense of like, I'm not carrying that weight of that energy anymore. It no longer vibrates with the essence of my being. I'm no longer being pulled down by the hatred that was you. And the Three of Cups is the person who couldn't celebrate us, who raised the Three of Cups reversed, who raised their glass to us, who said, I love you, I'm here for you, I care for you, and couldn't be. We are severing those ties and we are walking away. It doesn't matter if this disappointment came when we were 6 years old or 60. It doesn't matter. But we are walking away from a love that couldn't be. And it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It can be the love of a parent. It can be the love of a friend, a love of a relative, like a love of a mentor, a teacher who is supposed to support you and be there with you and watch you grow and, couldn't. The person that said, I have your back and really, really didn't. You are being transformed. And it is time that you embrace this transformation fully and openly and honestly. It brings us to the Ten of Swords reversed. This is the death card, once again, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. And these are all the swords falling out. It's like you watch me rise because now is my time. Now is my time of resurrection. Like the phoenix from the ashes, Sagittarius, you rise, you rise, you rise. And there's energy here of people who expected to see you small and weak and meek and easily conquered. And it's like, what the heck was wrong with them? You are rising. This is also a completion of a cycle mentally. You've come to some realization, some light bulb moments, some like, oh, wow, okay, I get that. I see that. I understand that. And this can be a decade of learning that's come forward. This can be, 10 months. This is something where it is a release. It is a release. And you move to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is I am moving forward. Change your mind, change your life. We're changing how we're looking at things. We're leaving behind the past, the spilt, the empty, the lost, the forgotten. And we're moving towards the Two of Cups, the healing, beautiful love. We're moving towards a connection with our heart and our soul and our passion and what we desire and what we are creating and cultivating within our world and within ourselves. This is going to be a time where it will be so easy. It will be so easy with this moon in Pisces to be overwhelmed because, again, we are connecting with our spiritual selves. Pisces is the most sensitive of all the water signs. And this moon can make us feel very emotionally overwhelmed. We can be overwhelmed by our emotions. We can want to shut down. We can want to escape in any way that we usually escape. So this can be even bring up addictions. So just be aware of that. We can also become too rigid. Like, I'm just going to hold to things and make sure everything is so strict and so ordered and so just so. And it can become overwhelming to us. The moon in Virgo makes us astoundingly practical. We want everything to run like clockwork. Oh, did I say moon? Sun in Virgo can make us astoundingly practical. We want things to run like clockwork. We do. And that's cool. But here, Pisces offers a windy road of mystery and beauty and discovery. It's like, take that path, it'll take you longer. But my gosh, will it be a ride? Like, my gosh, will it be beautiful discoveries along the way. The straight path, the Virgo path, I very much see it like a Roman road, right? We're just going to go straight through. It's kind of like being in a city, right? It's a grid. You know where you are, you know how to get there type of thing. And the Pisces path is like the country road where you're like, I don't know why this doesn't have any lights on it and why we seem to be circling around and around. But okay, I'm here for the ride type of thing. So just be aware of that during this time because it's intense, it's beautiful, and it can be a little messy. And we can want to tap out, be like, no, too much. If it is too much, say to spirit, okay, this is too much. Like I don't know how I'm going to handle this. This is too much. I need to step back. Or I need my angels to come forward. This is overwhelming. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't. Okay, so let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, goodness. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Okay. So it's interesting here. It's that we have with the Knight of Wands a time for release. We have it's time to release negative energy. And the Knight of Wands is us moving forward, but looking backwards. And it's like it's time to release the past, right? The negative energy. As beautiful as our past might be, and some of us might have just like absolutely fantastic histories. And it's like, okay, but it's time to release the past. It's time to release the negativity, whatever negativity we have in our lives, to be able to move forward. And in acceptance is reversed. There's a sense of, I accept what is. And that is so scary because it takes it out of our control. This moon is asking us to accept what we cannot see, what we cannot feel, what we don't know. The course of our future, accept the course of our dreams. It brings us to power. Conclusions are within reach, and this full moon, supermoon, brings power to it. Brings power to us as it releases the heartbreak and disappointment and pain and upset and anger. And it brings us to the question of, will we know what it is we need to release? Will we rise again like the phoenix from the ashes? Will we rise into our power? What do you need to release? And will we do it? Our subconscious, not subconscious, our Luna message then moves on to say a win-win outcome is forecast, a balance, a harmony, right? After a betrayal, a hurt. It's like, okay, I win. It's a win-win. It's like, okay, good. I'm no longer hungering for revenge, for hurt, for pain, for disappointment, for this person to come back in my life. A win-win outcome is forecast. And I don't see it really, because it's interesting because I'm like, ooh, like they're going to win too. That doesn't sound fair. It's like, no, a win and a win for you. It's a win-win. You get an answer from this person, you win. You get an answer from that person, you win. I think that's funny. Expect powerful change as you transform, as you rise, as the hurt and the pains and the lies that you've been hearing, as they're released, and you see yourself stepping into your power, your grace, your beauty, a completion of a cycle, a completion of a mental cycle, a rising into your power, self-love. Expect powerful change. It is time to love you. It is time to love on you. It is time to connect with you. It is time to embrace you. Meaning that it's time to pay attention to yourself, your needs, what you desire, what you want in your life, to let love guide you forward in the most beautiful of ways. Abundance. Reversed is a time to heal. And it's interesting because the Two of Cups is healing, beautiful love, right? And we have that right here with this card. It is a time to heal. We have that reverse because we're thinking, yeah, no, like I don't need to love myself, right? I don't need to connect with myself. This isn't a healing time. This is a winning time. It's like, no, it's a healing time. It is a time to come into your power, to come into your grace, and embrace your abundance. It is a time of love. It is a time of healing. Now, what's really interesting is during this moon, we have Saturn conjunct the moon. Now, Saturn in the sky, in our galaxy, is less dense than water. Whatever makes up Saturn, I don't know what that is. Now, this helps us because Saturn's energy moves between the spiritual and the practical world. It helps us to move between the spiritual and the practical. Saturn is the shaman of the inner self. The shamanic energy is helping us to move between the spiritual and the practical and the spiritual. It's helping us to see our inner selves. It's taking us on an awakening. And we have that awakening with the Ten of Swords. We have that awakening with the Death card. Transformation, awakening, understanding, a release of negative heart pain that has held us back for too long. This is a time with Pluto squared the lunar nodes that it's our karmic choice. There's a wake-up call that's coming. For the rest of 2023, it is a karmic power that is moving us forward. The south lunar node is in Libra. The north lunar node is in Aries. The south lunar node is the tail of the dragon, right? Kind of like the rudder of the ship, what balances everything. And the north lunar node is the head, the steer. It's also known in astrology, the head of the dragon. So it's what we're looking at with Aries energy, our passion, our fight, our determination, our focus, our like, I'm going to get things done energy, and our balancing energy. That's balancing us is Libra, the art, the form of balancing, right? The queen of balancing. And it is love. It is love. To put love at the forefront of our lives and our souls and ourselves. The moon is Yod, which is also called the finger of fate, Mars and Venus. Venus is in Leo. It's calling us to be brave of heart. And Mars is in Libra. It is telling us to come into balance with our passions. Now, Pluto is sextile Neptune. Neptune is sextile Uranus. And Uranus is trine Pluto. All of that means that the outer planets are opening up our psychic selves, our psychic gifts, our higher consciousness. In the sky physically, all right, the full moon conjunct Saturn is physically in the stars of Aquarius. We are moving into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is represented by the zigzag, right? The one zigzag on top of the other. I always like to see that as also like the monster's mouth. I always thought that was funny when I was little. It is called the water bearer, Aquarius. The oldest iconography, the oldest symbol known to man is the zigzag of Aquarius, the bearing of water, the life-giving water, the water that is in our vein, our blood, the water that we need to survive, and that what so much of humanity balances on. It is calling us back to ourselves. And Pisces, the most egoless of the signs, has the supermoon shining a light on disillusionment in our lives and deception in our lives. We're done with it. We're rising out of it, and we're healing. It is time for us to be guided back to our hearts, and that's what this moon is doing. It is guiding us back to our hearts. It's having us fall in love with ourselves and the earth again. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the King of Pentacles reversed. A greed of money. Somebody who wants to latch on and leech out. Prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. This can also be planting seeds and not harvesting them and wondering why they're not growing. Like not tending to our gardens can also be the case here. But I see this as a leech. That's the first imagery that came forward. Our subconscious spirit message is angelic. Know that your angels right there with you. Right there with you. Healing waters, green waters are with you as well. Just know healing waters are with you. You are being healed. You are powerful. You are exquisite. Our subconscious tarot message is temperance reversed. Sagittarius, we are represented by temperance in the major arcana. We have to make sure that we don't get in our own way. Like that's the thing. Don't get in your own way during this time. Let the healing waters come in. Let the balance come in. This is a time of healing. Even if we don't want to forgive and forget, like we may not forgive and we may not forget, like that Sopranos quote, right? I love that one. I'm not going to forgive. I'm not going to forget. I'm not Jesus and I don't have Alzheimer's. I love that. But there's a sense here of I'm going to release. I'm going to release. And as I release, I'm stepping into my truth. Because the thing with us, Sagittarius, is that temperance guides us, right? And temperance is about truth. Truth guides us. Like, just tell the truth. I don't care if it's not what I want to hear. I don't care if it's a whole bunch of trouble. Tell me the truth. And that's what we want. So here, that powerful energy is coming forward. But it can get in our way, right? Or the truth can knock us off balance. Don't get in your own way during this time. Our subconscious Luna message. It begins with patience. My mother always calls this the P word, which I think is terribly funny. And it's the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Have patience. Have patience. Luck is on your side. The red balloon. I just see the arrow popping, the red balloon. It's like, have patience. You're taking aim. You're going after it. And it's kind of like when that balloon pops, you get to run forward. You get to go after what it is that you want. You're there. It might not feel like it quite yet. You might not know it right now, but you're at the finish line. and you're winning. And that is exquisite. Have patience. It can take more time than we want it to. It always does. But have patience. You're getting there. You're succeeding and you're achieving. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Sagittarius, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed blue moon. Bye.